Hey guys, what's up? It's Nick, and welcome back to Nuggets Anonymous. Now today I'm bringing you a video that's a little out of the ordinary. Normally I'm telling you all about my reptile stuff, and I actually had planned to do a big reptile tour video of the cages that I have. However, I decided to go to my favorite store ever, 5Below. And this is not sponsored. I am not getting paid to say they're my favorite store. They literally are. It's kind of like if the dollar store and Walmart had a baby, and they just kind of got together and made something awesome. Also, this is kind of a furnishing my new place type video too, because in about 2 months, my new area in my house is going to be opened up and finished. I live in a 3-story house that my family owns, and at the top level is where I live with my grandparents right now, but it's a little small, and we're kind of clustered up here. So my dad's opening up the basement for myself and my brother. So anyway, let's go and jump into the haul video, and I'll show you everything I've got. Okay guys, so first up on this list is this really weird, it's a balloon animal kit. Thank you dogs for your comments, I know I dropped it. So anyway, it's just got the little pump in there. Got the little pump in there, and then some of the balloons, and then this weird little booklet. I don't know, it looks really fun. I just saw this and I was like, it looks interesting. I seriously have no clue what I'm going to do with this though, but this is an animal channel, so we might make a video out of this, so. Next up, let's see here. This is actually something that I got for my new space. It's just one of those, if you ever see like at gas stations where they have like the light up boards where you put the letters on them, this is basically the miniature version of that, and I just thought this was really cute. I don't know why, I just love stupid stuff like this where it's like you can hang it in your room and it makes no sense to have it, but it's just there and you can kind of customize it. That kind of stuff's my favorite stuff, so this is just interesting to me, and I'm looking forward to figuring out what I can actually do with this. Then the next thing that I got was this, next thing I got was one of these like Bluetooth headphones, phone bumper things. I'm not 1000% sure what you call it, but it's called a Pilot wireless headset. That makes more sense than what I said. But I don't know why, I just wanted one of these for the longest time, and I never bothered to get one. So I saw this, and it's $5, so yes, of course I'll go ahead and give you $5, take my money. Then the next thing is, okay, so neon dry erase markers is another thing I bought. I don't know why, I just have a very unhealthy obsession with dry erase markers. I don't know if it's because I love drawing on boards, I don't know if it's because I love to just write my thoughts out as I'm thinking them, or what it is. All I know is I have a small cluster of them right now that are varying colors and things, and I don't know, but I have a lot, and I felt like I needed more. So, don't judge me for this, please. Next is, okay, obviously this is something that I'm going to be using for, for decorating my apartment, but also I figured this would be cool for when I set up my filming area downstairs. Huh? 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 Because nuggets and nugget, okay. I thought it was funny. Next up is, okay, so this is another thing that I got, this is something I got not really for me. Frozen nail polish. My younger sister, Rose, I have two little siblings that are adopted, and one of them, her name is Rose, and she's 3 years old, and she's my favorite person ever. And she is obsessed with Frozen. Not sponsored by Frozen. But this is one of those things that I saw. She loves nails, she loves makeup, she loves Frozen. So this is like just a cute gift idea. So I'll probably put a clip at the end of this video of me giving it to her just because she loves this kind of junk. Next up was, okay, so I am a nerd. And when I say nerd, I mean mega nerd. Because, but I'm also a Harry Potter nerd because I have this weird running thing where I just dream one day of an owl showing up at my house, giving me my letter to Hogwarts, and I can just fly away and not have to worry about anything anymore. So obviously I had to get a Ravenclaw phone cover, because when that day comes, and it will, I will be just drifted off to Hogwarts, and the hat will be put on my head, and it will be saying Ravenclaw over and over again, and I will be like, yes, I belong with the smart people. By the way, J.K. Rowling, if you see this, please do like a side story just about Ravenclaw people. Please, I would love that. Next up for the first bag, or I think this might be the last thing in the last bag. Yeah, this is the last thing. Is some pins. These are Inuyasha pins that I saw. I am also an anime nerd, as opposed to every other kind of nerd, along with every other kind of nerd I am. Inuyasha was the very first anime I ever watched that I really liked. I watched Bleach and Naruto both, and I wasn't a big fan. But then I watched Inuyasha, and I went crazy for it, because it had magic, it had huge fight scenes, a lot of drama, all kinds of things I love. But these are just some of the main characters, and I was obsessed with this. I've actually cosplayed Inuyasha characters twice now. I've cosplayed Shippo, the little fox guy, and I've cosplayed something else. I can't remember what it was. I think I cosplayed the monk that's always like perving on girls. I think that's what I cosplayed. I don't really remember. But anyway, I love Inuyasha so much. It's one of my favorite things ever. I actually remember when I was a little kid, I would stay up, or not really a little kid, like I was in high school, but I would stay up until like 4 in the morning, because every night there'd be a channel where Inuyasha would come on and they play 2 episodes and cut off. And I remember binging that whole thing, and then I remember that Netflix added Inuyasha, and I watched it in less than 4 days. So yeah, that was a good week of my life that I wasted. But I don't regret it. Go Inuyasha. See here, what's left? What else is going on here? Okay, because this is an animal channel, and because we have to have animals for this show. This is a blanket, but it's got pandas on it. So there's your animals for this week, okay? A blanket with pandas on it. And also, I kind of needed to get this. I have weird obsessions with things. Like, obviously, anime and nerdy stuff is already kind of a strange obsession. But an even bigger obsession is definitely the fact that I love blankets. I have, I think, like 15 or 20 of them now that are just mine. Like, I bought them or someone has given them to me. And I don't know if it's because I love the fact that I can get covered up by stuff that's soft, or if I like wrapping myself in stuff, or if it's the fact that there's so many cool prints of them, or if it's the fact that they always come with this weird ribbon stuff, and I love just to take this off and play with it. I don't know. But what I do know is I love blankets, and if you ever need to guess about what to get me as a present, I mean, finding me a blanket is a good idea. So that's going to go in my car, by the way, because I love to, after a long classes, I love to take naps on campus before I come home. What's next? So next, we have this shirt that I found that it sums me up in a small terminology. Remember when I asked for your opinion? No? Me neither. This is a shirt I'm surprised I don't already have. I think the last thing that we have, is this the last thing? Yes, this is the last thing. So this is another one of those weird things that you just keep in your room that you really don't have a reason for, and I might use this while I'm in this room. It's one of these like LED brick cascading fountain things. I don't understand why I got it. I just know that I saw it and it was $5 and I kind of needed it because, you know, who doesn't need a fountain, you know, dripping in the room constantly? This was just so relaxing. It was between this and one of those like salt lamps, and if I'm gonna buy a salt lamp, I'm gonna go to somewhere that actually knows their crap about salt lamps and it's not wrapped in plastic and, you know, gritty and ugly looking. It's gonna be smoothed out and look nice. So it was between that and this, and I was like, water's pretty relaxing, so there we go. Good purchase. This is probably going to go on my counter downstairs. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. I wanted to bounce back to something I said at the beginning. As I did say, a lot of the stuff that I got in this video is more for my new space that I'm getting here very soon. So the reason I'm getting a new space is because I live with my family and we all live in a 3-story house that my parents own. But with that being said, there are 8 people living here on top of all of our animals. So with all that in mind, I know that sounds like a lot of people. It's not like we're all crammed together. It's not crazy like that. It's just that because there's so many people and because we have space in the house that we don't use, it just makes sense to build that space out so that way people can use it so we're not as cramped and we can all have some extra breathing room. So that's just kind of where that's coming in. So here in about maybe 2 months or so, I'll have new space behind me, and I'll have a new filming area, and hopefully I'll have some upgraded equipment so the videos will look a lot better, and we can really try to make the videos much more professional-ish looking, I guess. I know professionalism doesn't really care. I'm not a professional person. I'm not a professional video maker or anything. I'm just someone who I like making videos. I like animals. I have been watching YouTube for like 4 years, so I was like, you know what? Let's make a channel. And that's how this all came about. So, anyway, that is basically how it's gonna go down. So pretty soon I'll have all my stuff moved out here and moved in my new spot. And when that happens, I'll definitely do like a big guide of all the animals that I have. And probably by then I'll have a couple new additions to my little group here. So we'll see what I have. And yeah, that's basically just it. That's kind of the only explanation I have. So I really hope you guys have enjoyed the video. I really enjoy talking to you guys. Let me know in the comments down below what kind of videos you'd like to see. If you want more animal stuff, if you like silly stuff like this, if you want more in-depth videos about my life, whatever. I'm always happy to do whatever. And make sure that you like this video and subscribe to the channel for more videos. Go back and check out all of our other videos. And I will see you guys next week here on Nuggets Anonymous. Peace.